Hey there, everyone. One thing I always wanted to do was do sort of a series of one-hit wonder games, which were games that were either only had one game or had, like one main game, and then there was, game that it was maybe redone at some point, or, but I wanted to do something like this, so I figured I would try this out, see how I felt about doing it. So today we're going to talk about it's a game called Skygunner for the PS2. This game is actually really, really awesome, and I'm not normally into flight combat games, but it's got an anime style to it. It's made by Atlas, which you saw at the beginning, so Atlas is just one of those companies where you're going to get a good version of whatever kind of game it is. If Atlas makes a first-person shooter, if they make a flight simulator, if they make a role-playing game, you're going to get a good version of that game. I don't know how my picture quality is here or how your picture quality is, but I mean, it's very vibrant, very colorful. This game there was only this game, and then they released a PC only downloadable sequel to it. This game came out in 2001 and America in 2002, and the sequel was in 2006. But I never played the sequel, but this game was just gorgeous, fun to play, very easy to pick up, difficult to master, one of those kinds of things, which I'm always a big fan of. It's not, I thought about doing a one-hit wonder kind of thing, and then I thought about doing affordable gems. This is definitely a one-hit wonder, even though there's a sequel. The sequel wasn't very, even this game wasn't, as far as I know, very widespread. I know I have trouble coming across it in the wild. The sequel would even less. I mean, since it's only a downloadable game, I wasn't even really aware of it until recently. So I figured, this is definitely a one-hit wonder. Probably not an affordable. Well, affordable as in, I think it goes for about $30 or $40 online, which is a little high for a PS2 game. But, this isn't one of those, this game is terrific, and then it costs $500 to pick up a copy of it. It's not like that. So this is definitely something that you're probably not going to come across it in a while too much. But if you go to something like Too Many Games, which is a convention out in Oaks, PA, which I'm going to in June, at the end of June. So that's sort of I guess the announcement. But yeah, if you go to something like that, you're more likely to come across it there. So yeah, or of course online and stuff, which personally I'd rather hunt it down than just go online and buy it. If you have to, if you don't have access to a lot of conventions and stuff, then that's fine. Alright, so we get started here. I left the voice in Japanese, and then it has the English subtitles with it. I did the training already just so that I can remember how to actually play the game. This is one thing I'm never really a fan of. If you pick the one character, it's considered easy. If you pick the other character, it's considered normal. I don't really like playing as easy, so you're basically forced into playing as the normal character. I'd rather use that character. Maybe it's, can bank tightly and has excellent handling, which I always like. I've always picked the faster, quicker characters that are usually a little more agile. I'll try and keep quiet so you can hear the music and some of the storyline and some of the voice acting and stuff. Only problem is I don't remember how long the storyline parts are. I probably should have tested this first.
今日からここに泊まるんだってさ。 たく、アルディのやつ。俺たちだけで十分なのに。で、これがそいつの荷物か?
Okay, so this is the two guys that are buddies.
それよりパーティーだよ。
まもなくこの世界一の豪華客船メルビーユで博覧会に先駆け永久期間の披露パーティーが開かれる予定です。これに合わせ
Oh, and the sequel was called Gunner's Heart.
パーティー会場ってどんな感じなのかな。
ようこそメルビーユへ。我がオルロジェ社が世界に誇る豪華客船で皆様と歴史的な瞬間を迎えることができましたのは私どもにとりましても誠に光栄の極みに存じます。
So I'm hitting the button, but I can't skip parts of it. I'm worried about if I hit the select button, it just skips everything.
なんだ? あの荷物か?
Alright, we're just gonna skip stuff. Come on. Normally I listen to all this stuff, but basically it's three pilots. It's they protect something called the Eternal Engine, and there's a criminal on his way who's gonna take it. That ship, the Merveille or something. Alright, so yeah, you've got your regular machine guns, you've got a few weapons at your disposal here. You can speed up, slow down. You hold the special button and it locks onto them. Oh, come on. Yeah, you get more, it's standard fare. I mean, it's nothing we haven't seen before as far as, you score more hits all at once, you get bigger chains, which is worth more points. You get three special, you got your regular machine gun. Oh, come on. If you go out of bounds, then it'll turn you back around. You've got your regular machine gun, and then you've got three special weapons. So far, I'm just using the fireworks. The fireworks are good for flying squads of enemies. There's this big cross that you can shoot at. They're good for like boss characters. Excuse me. Single fights, big ships and stuff like that. And then there's these sort of like, I think they're called dog missiles, which they sort of chase down the enemies and hinder them. They seem to be good for either slowing things down or ground-based enemies. Yeah, so it's that obviously it's the big gigantic thing that's the danger. There's a little bit of chatter as everything goes on. As you get later on into the game, since the missions, there's more enemies and the missions get longer, there's more objectives. I love these little guys. But yeah, as there's more objectives and there's more enemies, there are less instances where this is happening, because that sort of stuff really takes you out of the game. Alright, so we'll switch to the cross there. There we go. And then you fire at it while it's... Hang on a second. I don't think it connected. There's a function, you hold the X and you speed up, and then there's... Alright, here we go. There we go. Now you see the crosses in there. Now if you hold R1 and you'll sort of speed down. But then when it's basically air brakes. But when you do it, you get this sort of heavy gunfire thing that you can do.
何かいるです。気づかれた。急いで倒さないとこのままじゃやられる。
Come on, a little bit more. Yeah, if you get hit a lot, you lose control, and then you hold on. There we go, right there. You have to just hit all the buttons. All right. Alright, I got a little tangled up there, but that's okay. Yeah, notice the more when that happens again, oh man, I took some hits. Think I owe money at this point. Dude, you can take all the help you can get. I think he's like the boss, basically. Yeah, here we go. I remember putting a ton of time into this game. So basically, it right there, it's showing me that there's something. You know, that there's something off in the distance that I'm supposed to be targeting. Now, the thing right there that it's targeting, if you destroy the squadron, the head of the squadron, they'll start to break up, and then they could escape. I don't think it really. It hurts you point wise, basically. It's not. You're not going to lose the mission because certain ones escape. Unless that's the point, you know, the target objectives and stuff like that. Come on, get him. That is one thing, the controls are very, very loose. And I don't remember if you can tighten them up. You know, the turning is great. I don't have too much of a problem with it as far as that's concerned, but when I'm trying to aim, it's very loose and it's tough to grab anything. And you can't. There's a lock on, the lock on is more like a tracking button, which is definitely helpful, but it's not going to hold yeah, it's not gonna hold on. You know, it's not like a cheat button where I hate to say cheat button, but you know, part of flying games is that you. Hello, little guys. You know, part of flying games is that you're supposed to be trying to target yourself. You know, the targeting and flying actually go hand in hand. Ooh.
空中戦かマジかよ剣気放てメインエンジンに火を入れるのだ
あれでメルビーユを引っ張っていくつもりね。先にあの権益を何とかしないと。僕とコバンはあいつを壊す。周りの戦闘艇は私に任せて。
Okay. So what am I? I'm targeting the tow cable. Let's use the fireworks here. Ah, come on. Took like one simple hit. All right. Got the little cross icon, so I'm wondering if the cross is supposed to be better, but that little, it's almost dead. If you look right under the circle, there's the there we go. You can see it right there. Oh yeah, and if you use too much of the... When I lock on, there's a meter on the side. It's the temperature of the engine. Okay, so that's... There we go. Yeah, so you're supposed to hit it with the cross, and then when you shoot the cross, that does major damage. Do this in passes. There we go. I think that one's almost dead. Easy now. Easy now. We're kind of low on health here. Oh, thanks for that. That's hard. Might be easier if I Go top down. Woo! A little bit of slowdown there. Wow, graphically, it's just having some trouble. Loop all the way around. Wait for the cross to get there and then shoot at it. Oh, it's not supposed to make a scratch. It's because I was hitting it with the... Yeah. Using the cross, but... Okay, I think I'm missing the shield. What about... Wow, graphically something's going on. But the fireworks didn't do too much. Yeah, I don't know what the heck is happening here. What the dog thing? Okay. Yeah, that was weird. I didn't think that was gonna be that bad. Switch targets. Don't seem to have any more. There you go. All right. Yeah, that seemed to work. He was saying that my machine gun didn't seem to be doing anything. And that worked. It opened the door. This game is probably not as difficult as I'm making it. Okay, it was working a second ago. I know. Yeah, see, it's saying that I don't have any more. Okay. When you break, your guns get stronger. That's what it was requiring me to do. But yeah, so that's Skygunner. If you get a chance, check it out. You know, if you've got a store near you that, you know, sells retro games, you know, definitely keep an eye out for this one. You know, this is one of those games that, because there was only one of them and because it wasn't really popular and the cover art kind of looks kind of cutesy, you know, a lot of people probably stayed away from it. So if you go online, it's going to be about 30-40 bucks, maybe a little more if you're getting a really fresh looking copy. But you could just as easily walk into a random place that has retro games, you know, some stack of PS2 games in a cabinet somewhere, and this could end up being one of them. You know, that's what's always great about games like this, is that since they're so uncommon, you know, we don't really see them very often, so you know, when you go into a store and there's a Zelda game or a Mario game, they always jack up the price. But you see something like this and they have no idea what it is, so they, you know, you go to the Goodwill store and it's $3. But yeah, Skygunner, PS2. Definitely check it out. Something put it on your list, and you know, let me know if you get it and let me know what you think. All right, guys, have a good night.